Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Lee is induced that Jack is Luna biopater. Lee keeps talking about the reproach that would rock the Nozawa family. Still, could commodity further shocking be if it turns out that Finn is really Luna's father? Luna has always asked about the identity of her real father. Still, Penelope Poppy would no way tell Luna or anyone who it was. Luna came fixated on the idea that Bill would be the perfect father. Luna went to great lengths to cover her vision, including falsifying a maternity test as well as killing her implicit father, Tom. Still, also Bill might not be stuck in his current dilemma. If Poppy had just been further honest or at least helped Luna figure out the verity. Lee has begrudged Poppy for times, but suckers no way really knew the reason. Lee's reasons didn't make important sense. Lee not only had wrathfulness toward Poppy but Luna as well. It was stated before that Poppy lived with Lee and Jack while Finn was living there as a council pupil. It's quite possible that Poppy and Finn got high on mints. Also, Luna was created. Finn might not indeed flash back that night. Perhaps Poppy doesn't. Moreover, Lee has demanded the verity from Poppy and Jack. Both of them deny ever sleeping together. Lee doesn't believe them and pick Jack with a needle to get a DNA test. Lee is induced that Jack and Poppy are lying. Still, chances are that there's another twist. Since Jack is Finn's biopater, it's possible that the maternity test might have iffy results. Lee is determined to get to the verity, but it might not be what she expects. Still, he'd want to be in her life if Finn is Luna's biopater. Despite Luna's crimes, Finn would want to guide his son in the right way. Finn knows what the void of not knowing a parent feels like, so the cleaner could use that angle. Finn would want to make up for the times he missed. That would incontinently put another strain on Finn and Steffi's marriage. It would also complicate Lee's own passions toward Luna. While it would be a painful memorial of her son's sins, it could also have her looking at Luna more like a granddaughter, and less like an adversary. Daphne will make a splash at Forrester Creations. Hope and Carter will be falling for Steffi plan hook, line and sinker. They will drink Daphne to the office with open arms, but that could be short-lived. Steffi Forrester's big takeback is out without a hitch. But her plan is going a little too well. B&B observers know that she signed Daphne to not just insinuate Forrester Creations, but also to betray Carter Walton. So far Hope is a huge addict of Daphne, but will she feel the same after she catches her flirting with her man behind unrestricted doors? Hope Logan's opinion of Daphne Rose will most probably change after she sees how cozy she's with Steffi Forrester. Carter may suppose that Steffi is on board, but Hope knows how satanic her longtime nemesis really can be. There's also a chance that Brooke could witness Commodity odd about Daphne at the office and tell her son about it. Anyhow, of how it plays out, Hope will know that Commodity is amiss soon. Steffi Forrester seems to suppose that no man can repel Daphne, but did she underrate Carter's love for Hope? Steffi's big plans will start to go south when Daphne goes mischief at Forrester Creations. Does she actually fall for Carter Walton? Rumors allude she could get detracted by another man like Ridge. Steffi's plans will start to unravel as Hope Logan starts to put two and two together and realizes Daphne is a factory. All hell is set to break loose at the office veritably soon. Are you on Team Steffi or Team Hope? Poppy conceived a child a little over 2 decades ago, and the father has been a well-kept secret. Luna natural pater has been passed around like a hot potato, and the only thing that we know for sure is that Poppy was a busy lady. Both Poppy and Luna wanted Bill to be a DNA match for numerous reasons. Bone Bill equals stability, he loves his children deeply, and of course they're financially taken care of forevermore. Despite a switched maternity test and Bill truly wanting a son, we know that Luna isn't his. Tom, a washed-up gemstone star that Poppy had a relationship with all of those times agone. He sounded to be the likely match, so much so that he believed that Luna was his child. Poppy had a pack full of letters from Tom soliciting for a chance to get to know his son. Luna also believed that Tom was her pater, and poisoned him to make room for a further respectable choice, Bill. Another DNA test was done by Lee, this time on Tom's liver, and it proved that he's not Luna's father. Moreover, Lee has long believed that her family, Poppy, and her ex-husband Jack, had an affair times agone. She has not just indicted them of getting near while she worked, but she's now averring that Luna is actually Jack's son. This explains her pure abomination for her family. But are her allegations true? Grounded on Jack's response, it seems doubtful. Poppy has denied hooking up with her former family-in-law, and of course, her word means nothing at this point. But Jack's denial seems enough credible. Plus, he and Lee resolved times ago, so he has no reason to lie. There's one further possibility starting to arise: John Finn, Jack's son with Sheila, and Lee's espoused son. He was in council when Luna was conceived, and that was when Poppy was always around. Sure, the responsible Finn that we know now would no way touch recreational medicines, but back also, Poppy was way into everything. Perhaps she passed Finn commodity to get him to chill out, and he bartered out, leading to a night neither of them remembers. Or at least he doesn't flash back. If Finn is Luna's pater, that means that she also carries Sheila's DNA, which would completely regard for her murderous tendencies. It was only a many short months ago that Luna was holding Finn's woman, Steffi, hostage in a pen. Steffi would have been another of Luna's victims had she not been saved in time, however. And how horribly do you suppose that's going to play out? If Luna is Finn's son, that makes Steffi her stepmom. Have you noticed that lovey-dovey Finn and Steffi are getting quite a bit of airtime? Generally, happy couples sit on the back burner, but not these two. The powers that be want us to understand how joyful they're before they ruin it. Who do you suppose that Luna's father is? Bill Spencer is no fool. So how can the same big bad bone Bill who conned the topmost villain in BNB's history, Sheila Carter, be wisecracked by Luna Nozawa? This plot is a stretch, taking indeed the most devoted suckers to swallow cleaner, and suspend unbelief to accept that Bill's broken heart left him vulnerable to Luna's alternate successful manipulation. The first attempt wisecracked multitudinous people, including her mama and aunt. Still, Katie Logan saw through Luna and Poppy Nozawa, which may be a good re-entry point. Luna did further than just wisecrack Bill formerly. In a room full of real and claimed family, Luna switched out DNA samples and induced her aunt, Lee Finnegan, who strongly administered the test. She made Bill and Poppy believe that they were Luna's parents. Unless an indeed more unthinkable news event occurs, Park's character will remain Luna's mama. But Bill isn't her father, and as Lee has proven through the use of a stored liver, Tom Starr doesn't hold that distinction. Moreover, now notorious Lothario Jack Finnegan is supposedly Luna's father. Writing letters to Bill was a long shot. For all Luna knew, Bill might no way open or read one. But he read the first and didn't appear moved. Still, his first visit to the captivity caller's room sparked a return appearance. It was also that Bill fell for what still seems like a setup. Luna sounded to have either provoked attacks by convicts, which caused her to be beaten, or she worked with her fellow captors to arrange the physical attacks. It might be possible that she was beaten without a setup. But followership members will continue to guess at the verity until they're presented with it. Bill bought into Luna's assertion that her perceived bad knowledge made her simpatico with his backstory. That content hasn't been substantiated in times, with longtime observers recalling Bill's father, Bill Spencer Sr. His mama, Marion Bradley Spencer, has no way been seen and thus no way portrayed by an actor. Part of her demented condition includes Luna being constantly deceptive. She's egocentric and is operating on an indeed more extreme survival instinct than before she was arrested. Luna no way wants to return to captivity. His new preoccupation with Will Spencer puts him and his gal, Electra Forrester, in peril. The below points to Katie's re-entry into Bill's life, with the acting possibility that this one-time couple will ultimately reunite after this plot reaches its eventual climax.